You gonna let me speak, Spooky, or are you just gonna carry on making all that noise in the sky like that? Hey companions, it's Unlikely Hero here, and it's time for some more Monster Rancher 2. Oh, and he just immediately starts up again, alright. He's very loud. So we're continuing with Spooky's training in both power and intelligence. And I'm aiming to enter the next official tournament, which I probably ought to just double check when that actually is, because I don't 100% know. So we're in May. Oh, it's sooner than I thought, okay. So it's literally next month. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Oh, Spooky's doing a very good job this time. Spooky's a good, strange plant son. So, those seeds that we got from the shopkeeper and have planted on the ranch, I can't remember exactly which video it was in, but recently. I did actually look up what those seeds actually are, because when I explained it to you, I wasn't 100% certain if I was correct. So I was mostly right. The seeds will produce a monster called Mock, which is basically a walking tree. It takes some time to grow, and will gradually move close to the ranch, which is a little creepy, if you ask me, but it's fine. It's kind of a creepy tree, to be honest. Oh no, Spooky's stressed. Gotta get out them mint leaves. He's stressed but well. That seems contradictory to me. I think if you're stressed out, you're not actually that well. Because stress is an unhealthy thing. Anyway. So yeah, this strange tree gradually moves closer to the ranch. And one day, apparently, it will blossom. And then the week after, it will appear to die. And Colt will ask if you want to water it. And apparently if you do, and if then, after some time or whatever, your monster dies, then Mock will appear in your ranch. So it sounds like your monster has to die after the planting of the seeds, so Slimeson's death won't count, I don't think. So I'm not going to by default end up with Mock having planted these seeds after Slimeson's death. It would take another monster dying after the tree has grown and appeared to die for me to then get Mock. I think that's right. It wasn't kind of 100% clear, but that's my understanding of it anyway. So currently, as things are, I will not get Mock just from having planted this tree. Okay, so it's time for the official tournament. I think I am going to enter it. I'm hoping it will go alright. Okay. Let's just do it, it'll be fine. Colt's right, we'll just do our best. But yeah, that is interesting, because I would quite like to raise Mock, because I've never had it before. But yeah, unfortunately, it takes another monster death for this to happen. So it's not something that's going to be happening anytime soon. To be fair, I wouldn't stop halfway through training Spooky anyway, even if I could get another monster. I don't like to do that, so it would be a while anyway. Okay, so Grade E official tournament. Little unsure of how this is going to go, because I mean, I did enter Spooky into another smaller tournament in a previous video, but it was a much smaller tournament and we had some major trouble with Oakley Man, but that isn't unusual, so... And we've done some more training since then, so hopefully it will go a little better. And if not, then I tried, and I guess we'll just go back to some more training. That's not looking too bad. Spooky looks a large boy. To be fair, quite a lot of the monsters in the Rank E tournament are kind of more like babies, so they're smaller. So Spooky's getting a little big for this tournament, probably. Probably try and keep my distance a bit with this monster because he doesn't have any long range attacks at all. I meant to try and look then if Toxic Nectar damages the guts of the other monster. I think it does, but I wasn't paying attention. Oh, he's relentless. Okay. Yeah, it does, by quite a lot actually, so that's good, that's useful. Although that particular monster seems to regain guts very quickly as well, so... Okay, I think I've lost that one. Yeah, it was close, but... I'm thinking potentially a bit more skill might be useful for Spooky at this stage, just to ensure that he lands a few more hits. I may have mentioned this before actually, with his attacks not doing a massive amount of damage, it would be ideal if he was hitting more often to kind of counter that. Okay, so Lontar next. I tend to find I don't have too much trouble with him. But I don't want to jinx it. I'm not sure what's more powerful, Slap or Jab. I imagine it's probably Jab, that just implies it's more powerful to me, but... Yeah, I'm definitely thinking some more skill might be quite helpful. Okay, Jab is probably the more powerful move by the looks of it. But I think it also is less likely to hit, so... I was literally just about to say, oh, well, seeing as I was winning at the time, I was like, oh, I'll back up a little bit and just try and avoid him until the end of the match. But yeah, my main problem right now is that the monsters are faster than Spooky. So having some trouble landing hits, having a bit of trouble dodging as well by the looks of it. So that could be something to address actually. I think that although his attacks still aren't very powerful, I think I can kind of get by with that as long as he's landing enough hits and dodging enough hits as well, so he's not taking too much damage. But we'll see. I mean, it's 2 matches in. You don't know what's going to happen. I've had tournaments where, well, they've been in these videos, but I've had tournaments where I've been completely convinced I'm going to lose and not place decently at all in the tournament, and then I've ended up coming second or first, so we'll just see. Leone's an interesting one because it doesn't have a huge amount of health points or anything, so if you can hit it, it's not too bad, but it's really fast, both in attacking and dodging, so I find that sometimes actually I do have quite a lot of issues with it. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking both skill and speed would be quite good to focus on for a bit. I'm really glad it didn't hit him again, because I've said many times I'm quite conscious of my monsters getting KO'd in the tournaments, because I don't want my monsters to get injured, so it's always a concern. Okay, so you've probably noticed that this isn't going very well at all. Although, what I would say is that although we have lost every match so far, it's not that Spooky's getting completely annihilated in every match. It's some of them have been quite close, so I'm still feeling quite positive about it overall. I think it is just the skill and speed of the other monsters is causing a lot of issues. I probably shouldn't say this about the enemy, but I find hares in this game, they're so cute. But they actually are really, they can be really quite powerful. I had one once that lived for like, I think it was like 11 years or something like that. It was one of my longest living monsters anyway. And yeah, he was really powerful. I'm like hammering the controller right now. Trying to... like got very tense there for a moment. Okay, so if nothing else, I have won one match. That's good enough for me right now. I'll take what I can get. Of course, we have then got Oakley Man, so... yeah. I've never really trained that type of monster. The one that Oakley Man is, I think it's called a Gabu. I'm not sure. Like, I've sort of trained them a couple of times, but never sort of continued. It's never been a very kind of long-term thing. Which is a shame, actually, because it's quite interesting training the different types of monsters with kind of different move sets and different strengths and weaknesses. It sounds silly, but I almost think that my trouble with Oakleyman in this tournament is one of the things that actually puts me off when I'm trying to raise one of them. Yeah, this has not been a particularly good tournament, but that's alright, because it's kind of given me a bit of a direction to go in with his training now, so that's good. And I'm glad that Oakleyman didn't use straight again, because I was worried that Spooky would get knocked out if he did that, so... So he only had one win, but that's okay. I don't think that Spooky had any fame anyway, given that he's only been in one other tournament, so I don't think his fame's going to take any real hits, so... I was really kind of hoping that Nats would win. Just didn't want it to be Oakleyman. Got like some sort of personal vendetta against Oakleyman, to be honest. Hey, I still got 50. I wasn't expecting to get any money at all, given that I was last place, but... I still think Spooky did a good job. I just need to reconsider some aspects of his training. Okay, Spooky looks super tired out, so... Okay, I think I'll leave this one here. Not a particularly successful tournament at all, but that's fine. It's given me some direction for his training, I mean. So, next time I will be focusing, I expect, let's have a little look. Yeah, I'm going to focus on his skill and speed for a bit, just to make it so that he's better at dodging and more likely to land some more hits in the tournaments. Because I think that will, at the moment, make a bigger difference than just increasing his power and intelligence. So that sounds like a plan to me. So I'll do that. Alright, see you all in the next episode.